What's up YouTube, it's the Space Cadet Astro Atomic, and today we gotta go over the floaters in NBA 2K21 Next Gen. This is a type of shot that I see is barely used, but in reality is one of the most effective. So let me go ahead and break this down for y'all. Now the purpose of floaters, when it comes to ways of finishing a floater, is normally overlooked in NBA 2K. Majority of people would rather do a layup or try to dunk it, which is understandable because doing a floater is more of a situational move. The best situation to attempt a floater is when you're driving to the rim, but there's a defender taller than you waiting for you at the rim. Instead of trying to finish with a contested layup or dunk, you'll have a higher chance of scoring off of a floater. A lot of NBA players had this move in their arsenal and greatly succeed with it. Players such as Steph Curry, D Rose, Chris Paul, and more. Now in order to do a floater, all you have to do is when heading to the rim, make sure the left stick is pushed towards the rim and the right stick is pushed away from the rim. That's the simple way, but you can add more to it. You can do floaters after or behind the back, off the hop step, and even more ways the versatility. Now when it comes to how effective they are, it's mainly going to be dependent on your driving layup and close shot attribute. That's what it ties into. Driving layup is going to be for driving floaters, and close shot is going to be for those paint floaters. Now, to make them even more effective, you can equip the teardropper badge. That badge is basically going to improve your ability to knock down floaters and runners. I pretty much tie runners, teardroppers, and floaters all into one. Now, depending on how often you plan to use floaters, that's going to be the badge level you should equip it. Not to mention, other badges that go alongside teardropper that will activate with it would be Slithery Finisher and Fearless Finisher, Hot Shot, and Heat Seeker. Fearless Finisher will only activate with Teardropper if you are trying to do a teardropper and your opponent ends up making contact with you. Slithery Finisher will usually always activate if there is an opponent you have to get by. Hot Shot is going to give you a boost towards your takeover, but it's only going to work when you finish your floater outside of the paint. Heat Seeker is going to boost your takeover, but it's only going to work when you finish inside the paint. Now, in order to get the Teardropper badge, you have to have at least a 62 driving layup or close shot, and you'll be able to equip it up to gold. Now, if you have a 79 driving layup or close shot, you'll be able to get it to the Hall of Fame level. The reason it works like that is because when you do floaters, you start off driving. When doing them in the mid-range area, it's considered a driving layup, but when doing them close to the rim, it's considered a close shot. You can also do floaters around the painted area without a running start, usually off of a spin move for the big man. Now as far as the play styles that's going to work best with doing floaters, it's going to be guards and forwards that drive a lot. Now for the big man, the only time they're really going to use this move is off of a spin move. The reason it works best for guards is because they have the speed and quickness and can shift gears quickly. It can be useful for a big man, but majority of the time in a regular game, you don't get the chance to really get any space because of the fact that you can get 3 in the key, or somebody's probably trying to help with a double team and reach on you, or just because your teammates never pass you the ball. Not only that, but you would have to spin off your opponent completely so you can get open and pull the shot. In the past year, the floater wasn't really that effective. You will miss them a lot, but this year it seems to actually be working good, and I am a fan of using floaters. It seemed like everybody play the same way nowadays when playing 2K, but I thought I'd show y'all what I have in my backpack when I take niggas to school. Let me know how y'all feel about floaters down in the comment section. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's Space Cadet Astro Atomic, and I'm out.